to this brand new episode of Kxip, powered by the app IPL West. A big thank you to our sponsors, Purina, and I have alongside me to discuss the game that happened between Bangalore and Punjab yesterday. Assam State cricketer Shomik, you are putting on the colors of Kings 11 Punjab, my friend. What a wonderful performance by the team in red yesterday.
A great performance by Punjab yesterday. They showed their abilities, played to their abilities. The way they approached the innings was very commendable, especially the innings of KL Rahul. It was great. Thoroughly liked his batting. The way he approached, and in the later 2-3 overs, he just blasted. So, but I am disappointed with the approach of RCB. They kind of started to started the run chase from the very first ball itself. They should have taken some time, get used to the wicket, because the likes of Porter and Shami had done well in the last match also. So had they given them that respect and try to capitalize on the next three inexperienced bowlers in Jimmy Nisham, Murugan Ashwin and Bishnoi, the result could have been a little different.
Talking about Bangalore, they'll be disappointed with the runs that they've conceded. Apart from Chahal, everybody's really looked lackluster. We did question the selection of Dale Steyn as an overseas player, and also Umesh Yadav. He's just having a terrible IPL, hasn't he, Shomik?
Umesh Yadav is someone who has always leaked runs, but he had his time in the previous IPLs where he has done well in the initial overs but went for runs in the later overs. But this IPL, in the two matches I have seen, he has been only leaking runs. Lack of match practice is maybe one of the reasons. And with Dale Steyn, he did well in the initial 3 overs. A catch got dropped off his bowling by Virat only. So maybe there's a touch and go situation between him and Morris, I guess. Maybe Morris will fill his shoes in the next match.
And talking about the Bangalore response, it was absolute domination from Cottrell and Sami. Your favorite Devdutt had quite an anticlimactic dismissal, getting hit high on the splice of the bat, and then Aaron Finch also not looking very good. The batting really looks a little uncertain, doesn't it, Shomik, for the Royal Challengers?
The Royal Challengers, I guess, yesterday got a little panicked by the number of runs on the scoreboard. 206 was something they had to plan their innings. I told you earlier also, if RCB planned their innings, they might just be able to chase it down with 3 inexperienced bowlers in Punjab's lineup. But they went for those bowlers who were doing well and who has international experience in Cottrell and Shami. So they kind of fell into their own hole that they dug. I guess Padikkal also from the very first over tried to hit Cottrell out of the park. So did Virat Kohli. And also I would appreciate Bishnoi taking those high catches. Not easy under the lights.
Absolutely.
Overall, a very good performance by Punjab.
Those two let-offs from Kohli is usually a very good fielder. That really provided some late-order impetus for KL Rahul to cross the 100 mark and then go on to a mammoth 132. Talking a little bit about the batting lineup as well, did you find it a little surprising with Josh Philippe coming in at number 3?
I did feel a little awkward because with Virat in the lineup, he should always come in after the first wicket, or for me, he could also open. But he came in at number 4. That is kind of a defensive technique for me as the wicket went off early. In the post-match presentation, I heard him saying that they wanted to give Philippe a chance in the top order. But I don't feel that he fits there. With AB and Virat on the lineup, he should always give them the more balls to face so that they can get used to the wicket and get you runs. A little defensive technique by RCB last night. And I'm really disappointed by Washington Sundar and Shivam Dubey's approach also. They had quite a lot of time to play in the middle. They should have made the best use of that, because not every day you get to play so many balls. But they just threw the wickets away, especially Dubey. Everybody knows that they have talent, but if you don't perform and show it to everybody, then there's no point to keep just having the talent in you.
Absolutely, and a lot of worries for Bangalore. Their fans would have been very happy after the win in the first match, but it's back to 1-1 for RCB. Then final word on KL Rahul. What a cricketer he is! A complete cricketer, not only good with bat in hand, but he was wonderful keeping the wickets as well to the spinners Bishnoi and Murugan Ashwin. And the kind of hitting, absolutely incredible. Just emerging as one of the greatest white ball cricketers for India, Shomi.
Yeah, KL Rahul have been doing really well with the white ball in the T20 format and the ODI formats, and also he had a great IPL last season. This season also he showed a little bit of his spark in the first match, got out unfortunately, but in yesterday's match he just blasted in the wicket, I would say, took his time initially, went for the loose balls, and RCB were giving him also the balls that he is good at, like a square of the wicket, and on the leg side he is very strong on that side, and the kind of field placements Virat should have done, because he had been with Rahul, seeing him through the international course of time. I guess they should have bowled more of the spinners. Like Washington Sundar only bowled 2 overs. He should have bowled more, except he tried bowling Dale Steyn at the end also, considered so much of runs. So more overall, after the 2 missed catches of Virat, I thought that he just kind of panicked a bit. And that led to some miserable decisions by him in the match.
Very forgettable night then for the Royal Challengers from Bangalore, but really good comeback after the first streak defeat for Kings 11 Punjab, and unbelievable 132 by their wicketkeeper captain KL Rahul. Then do catch us on our YouTube channel and do subscribe to our Facebook channel Kxip as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.